Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Guys, Donald Trump has just dropped a bomb on the global entertainment industry. In a move that feels ripped from a dystopian political satire, he has announced his intention to slap a 100% tariff on all foreign made movies. That's right. Films not produced on the US soil could face massive import taxes. The reason is to protect American jobs and, in his words, make Hollywood great again. But behind this patriotic slogan lies a plan that has left Hollywood executives stunned, confused, and in some cases, downright furious. So, guys, today we are digging into what Trump's foreign movie tariff really means. Is it an economic defense of American labor, a cultural protectionist move, or just another headline grabbing Trumpism? And how would this even work in an industry that's increasingly global as well? So, guys, first at first glance, Trump's proposal seems like classic economic nationalism. Tax foreign productions to keep jobs in America. Bring back the glory days of Hollywood. But within the hours of the announcement, shockwaves hit the entire entertainment world. Major studios, streaming services, and talent agencies went into the scramble mode. And for the good reason, the logistics behind this idea are at best unclear and at unworkable and at worst condition. So let's break it down. In today's movie industry, where a film is made isn't always where it's conceived. Take any major film, chances are it's a puzzle of international elements. The cast might be American, but the filming could happen in Canada for tax breaks. Post production might take place in the London, and the score might be recorded in Prague. In this reality, drawing a line between the foreign and American is far more complicated than it seems. Now, Trump is suggesting that any film produced outside the US should be penalized with a 100% tariff. Industry insiders are already asking the hard questions. If just one seat is shot abroad, does that trigger the tariff as well? What about the documentaries filmed on location in Africa or Europe? Are those now subject to import duties as well? And if so, how do you even enforce it? Adding to the confusion, movies are classified as intellectual property, not physical goods like the electronic or steel. Tariffs typically apply to the products causing borders, not data streamed on the Netflix or Amazon Prime Video. So, unless foreign made films are being physically imported via DVD, the idea of taxing them is murky at best. Still, Trump appears determined on his decision. In a recent Oval Office interaction, he doubled down on his plan, saying he will meet with Hollywood executives to ensure they are happy with the outcome. But judging by the early reactions, they are anything but. Stock prices for the streaming giants dipped after this announcement, and insiders describe the policy as shocking, impractical, and detached from how the modern film industry works. However, it's not all about the outrage. Some observers say Trump is at best highlighting a real issue, that is, runaway production. That's the trend where studios chasing lower cost and foreign tax incentives move projects abroad, leaving American production crews with the fewer jobs. For example, it can be cheaper to fly an entire cast to Hungary, shoot there, and fly them back than to film in the Los Angeles itself. That's a problem for the US workers, and it's one Hollywood that has been quietly wrestling it for years. But is it a 100% tariff the answer to this situation? Industry leaders don't think so. They are advocating for the positive reinforcement, tax incentives for films made in the US, and also grants for the independent productions and support for emerging creators rather than just punitive measures that could backfire and also reduce the global cooperation. So, guys, there is also a growing concern that this isn't really about the economics. Hollywood is a no fan of Trump. It's a left leaning industry, vocal in its opposition to its policies and presidency. So, some believe this move might be political payback disguised as policy. One executive even joked, "Is this because we didn't vote for him?" Meanwhile, Jon Voight, one of Trump's rare allies in showbiz, recently met with him to discuss an alternative vision. His plan reportedly includes tax credits for US based productions, not tariffs. That approach has bipartisan support and could boost the domestic film jobs without triggering a global trade war. Even the White House seems unsure of its next steps. A spokesperson clarified that no final decision has been made on this and all options are on the table. But that hasn't stopped panic from spreading in the entire entertainment world. Industry lobbyists are already making the calls, preparing for a potential policy battle they didn't see coming. So, guys, what do you think on this? Let us know. And then there is the global reaction. Foreign media markets, especially in Europe, have responded with a mix of disbelief and anger. Publications in the France, the UK, and Germany warn this could speak and spark a retaliatory wave. Imagine France taxing Hollywood films like Avengers or Fast and Furious out of spite. That's not far fetched. Trade wars in the entertainment space could severely limit global box office revenue. Plus, consider the cultural cost. American cinema has always been a global ambassador. Our films travel far beyond our borders, telling stories that reach the billions of people. Do we really want to wall that off? And the final irony is the US film industry already enjoys a $15.3 billion trade surplus with the world. We export far more film content than we import. So, if this is about economics, Trump's may be targeting an industry that's actually one of its America's biggest soft power victories. So, guys, where we are left with a bold proposal, an uncertain future, and a lot of unanswered questions. Trump's 100% movie tariff might never see the light of day, or it might evolve into something much bigger. Whether it's protectionism or political theater, the message is clear. Trump wants to reshape how America does movies. And Hollywood just got a wake up call from this. As the story develops, one thing is certain, this isn't just about the movies, it's about jobs, culture, global trade, and the battle who control the world's most influential storytelling machine. So, guys, how do you like this video? Let us know in the comments and also let us know your thoughts on this. And we will see you in the next video.